Good morning, citizens of Joville. It's a beautiful day, and we are ready to take our things to the next level. Now, I've been limited a little bit by amount of not having enough things, and by things I mean mainly metallic things to craft. And I would like to have more bronze ingots, so that means we need to have more copper and more tin. And as the luck would have it, as you can tell, we have a couple of tin resources, but alas, no copper. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of copper. We're going to be also talking to Amélie Feltoir, and we're going to be starting to set up a brand new base, or an outpost, to be more honest, at the location site, which is a little bit further ahead. So let us go first to the location of our future site for the given outpost. Now, let me just have a smoked mushroom, because when you have smoked mushrooms, you become a little bit smoked yourself. We have some traps that are over there, but that will be taken care of our villagers. And speaking of which, did I actually talk to Barbara about... yeah, does Barbara have another... Who is that? Is that Barbara? Hold on. Barbara? You're Barbara. What's your inventory? Okay. Yeah, we need to craft a bow and quiver for you, because obviously when it comes to attributes, you are 1 out of 3 at archery. So that's something that we definitely do want to exploit a little bit more. However, before we actually go, we want to go and we want to experience this. So here actually, hold on, does that mean I could come from this side and have a shortcut? Yes, okay. So here we have a nice location for a potential base. And that means I do want to start building a small house, and also, let's do like this, build. We're gonna be putting a housing tent, small one, and it's gonna be right about here-ish. And that one does require, if I'm not mistaken, where is the material? 6 flax, 2 log, and 9 wood. 6 flax, 2 log, and 9 wood. And which easier way to actually get a log than to cut a tree? And we can cut the tree immediately, which is close hereby, and get some points while doing so. Also looking really cool while we do that. So we're gonna take the log. There we go. 1 log. We dump it in. There we go. Did we add a log? I hope so. Yeah, we did. Oh, hold on. Add a log. Yeah, I have no item. Okay, that means that I have put it. Let's cut another tree. Yeah, it's gonna be a really exciting episode. You're gonna see me chopping a bunch of trees. What can I tell you guys? I mean, it really looks like that, but I'm hoping it will be actually much faster. So let's take another log. There we go. Place another log. No, not cut, add log. There we go. Now we need to put 3 branches. And if I park this and I take just enough sticks, we should be able to assemble this thing rather quickly, because there are lots of sticks and deadwood around here, so we might as well, you know, just pick them up, and we're being none the wiser. So, stone, yeah, okay, I don't think it needs stones though, does it? So, let's add the construction material. We got housing, build part, what do we have? Add wood. Okay, we need 2 more wood, which should be no problem. I'm assuming that there should be a small young tree somewhere nearby. For example, here it looks like plenty of young trees. So, there we go. That's 3 wood. And if I take a couple more, this is the closest location which can be. And I'm thinking it's a good location. Is this a tree or a log, or what is it? Come on. There we go. We're getting 3 wood. Cool. So that also means we want to be putting here a signpost, which will allow us to get closer. That actually requires a lot of materials, but we're gonna place it anyway. Cool. Let's finish up the building first. And I think we already have a guy helping us out, right? Yeah, they're delivering stuff. Cool. Building part, we're gonna immediately add. Is there any more stuff we could add? Construction wood, and we need 6 flax. Flax is a little bit further out, so I'm gonna let my guys deliver it. But when it comes to the second construction site, there should be log stones, so everything which we have actually quite close by. So, add, what else do we need? We need 2 logs, got it. Well, that shouldn't be too much of a problem, because this log is going down. There we go, that's a tree down. Should be at least 2 logs, right? I'm thinking out that's gonna be like 2 logs. There we go. We're gonna take the log and we're gonna be placing it near the construction site. Add construction material. Don't mind if I do. Then we have another one. We have to cut another log, and after we're done with that, there's only a couple of rocks and we're gonna have the travel sign. The reason why I'm placing this travel sign here is that will allow us to come much quicker. Okay, build part, there we go, and there we go. Construction of a travel sign has finished. What is it called? Travel sign 4. That's really telling. So I'm gonna find the travel sign 4 and I'm gonna rename it to Copper Site. There we go. Okay. And that means that we only need some flax, and let me go just quickly because I think this is another log which I want to take. Reason being is because near this construction site, which was gonna be the house, we're gonna be building also the oh look, there's flax, you don't say. Okay, 1 flax, 2 flax. Any more flax? Like, I mean, it was literally in front of my nose. Alright, let me just add flex then. Is it finished? Oh, cool. That means we could actually go and construct the damn thing. Let's just go all in galore. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Any more? The reason for me rushing the construction is I want to be finished with the building so that I can actually house a person here. Cool. See, that's the idea. Now, when it comes to building, I want to also place a stockpile. That's kind of is more demanding. It requires 5 logs, but I think I do have 1 log, so I'm gonna be adding flux, and I think I have log, yeah. And it's gonna be needing a bunch of wood. Right, so that one is housing tent 4, and that one is gonna be part of our newly built station. So we have a couple of logs. We are going all in on this new outpost thingy. Reason being because it requires quite a few logs. Okay, log, take. There we go. If I can accelerate amount of logs, build part, there we go. Do we need anything more? No. Right, let's accelerate building using the logs. Then the sooner I can actually remove these two to be its own separate base. I want to have a steady supply of things before the winter. We have also ham being collected. It's beautiful when we have enough people, things are happening on their own, you know? And that's really wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna be picking up that.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
I really do, Barbara, actually, and I think it's awesome. So we're gonna add log, and then we have 2 more logs. Oh, you're cutting the log too. That's mighty fine of you. There we go. You pick up one, I'll take the other. See? Barbara, can you give me that log, please? Hold on, Barbara, tell you what, hold on.
So far, we're doing great work.
Inventory, hand over that log. Thank you. I think you're doing great work, but I don't want you to go all the way to the logistics hub and then all the way back. I mean, it would really make no sense whatsoever. So I figured it's better that we just, you know, take it from there. Young trees we need, and I think I have just the ticket. So that's kind of a young tree and requires a cut tool. There we go. That's one. I think that would be the second, and then the third, and then we should be fine. And there's also some flags nearby, which is beautiful. I mean, it's an ideal location for building up a stockpile. Then, once we are done, we're gonna assign a villager to it, and we're gonna start... There we go. And then we need 5 more flax. And flax being a very common plant, which is beautiful, because we can actually just find it in the vicinity, and we're gonna have 5 flags, and that means we're gonna have the miners camp in no time, which is the whole purpose of me building this damn thing out here. There we go. So if we run all the way down to the... This is sort of like a mini outpost, and there should be a mining outpost. I know I should be tasking my guys to build it, but you know, if you wanted to have something done right, you can actually do it yourself. Might as well, you know, just quickly do it and be done with it. Construction, stockpile, anything more? We good? Come on. It's a little bit hard on the eyes. There we go, stockpile 1. Nice. Now we come to the final part, and that's the mining camp, which I wanted to build from the get-go. So that was kind of the whole point. So mining camp is gonna be right about here. And now I can actually move all of these structures to its own separate outpost.
We need to make this place look better.
So housing tent, that would be 4, right? Yes. Housing tent 4 is gonna get into create new outpost. Copper site. There we go. So that's gonna go to the copper site. Then the stockpile 2, we have to find it. Stockpile 2, you are getting moved to a copper site. Yes. And this structure, which is gonna be mining camp 1. Mining camp 1, you are also to the copper site. Population, I think Barbara, we are gonna be reassigning you. Sorry, honey. You're gonna be assigned to the copper site, where you're gonna be living till the end of your days. Yes, I know. It's depressing. I can tell. But Barbara, you're gonna have at least your own site, you know, so open storage, we can have the deliveries and all that stuff, which is wonderful, actually. Right, is there anybody else I could assign? I mean, Barbara was really a helpful lady, but at least from that perspective, she is now able to do crafting, construction, and collection, and maybe harvesting wouldn't be such a bad thing. Right, Barbara? What do you think, honey? Is Barbara coming? Barbara? Barbara? No, Barbara. Barbara. Delivering 1 log to stockpile number 2. That's stockpile number 2. Shall I go and temporarily make another guy? For example, this guy, Ned. Yeah, Ned. You are gonna get temporarily reassigned to copper site. Cool. I mean, that means my site has gone down in population significantly. However, looking on the upside, we have 2 people who can actually build that outpost to whatever it's to, so it can be all it can be. I'm gonna rotate them back eventually. However, I want to be using this time to actually go and talk to Amélie Feltoir and hopefully manage to get some more tasks and maybe a villager or 2, because I would really like to get our first villager. I know we have plenty of population already, however, it would be really highly beneficial. Arnedan, we are a friend. Yes, we are. So, where pry tell is Amélie? She's close by, actually. Nice. So, Amélie, can we go and meet somewhere right in the middle, please, honey? I mean, you're really close to me, and I really don't want to go that far to actually meet you. There we go. Okay,
A
Amelie.
little birdie told me Oscar wanted to speak to you.
Talk to Oscar the bookseller. I'm definitely gonna go there because I do want to buy a couple of things. Namely, mostly the things that will actually help me level up. Yes. And there is a person who is selling these things like merchant. So speaking...
coins for something truly special. These are tough times we live in.
Yeah, these are tough times. What do you have in stock? I would like a batch of simple arrows and a cloth quiver, if you don't mind terribly. Because those I can give to Barbara O'Donnell. Alright, fair enough. Now, we need to talk to the bookseller. Because he's also gonna give us some books.
Friend, always a pleasure to see you. But of course, well, here's the crux of the issue.
Right, cool. We should talk to Kit Simmons, the merchant. Well, you don't say. I just spoke to the guy. He's a lovely chap.
Trade your gold. What can I do for you? Oh, that. He wanted me. Anyway, there was a sigil on the cloak. Well, that's where And the thing is, the brigands were being very polite. Unfortunately not. But I hope my...
Okay, now I've managed to get quite a low... Sigil Q Hernidan, Sigil of Finely Made Cloak. Yeah, got it. Now, we have apprentice book in terms of labor. I think we have a lot of guys that we can actually just review their attributes, see if they can level up. Jack Fawcett, Jocelyn, we can actually level up your archery a bit more. What else do we have? Lubomir, we could level up your strength, animal handling, and laboring. You're doing none of that. Peyton, Jack Fawcett, Jocelyn Dietrich. Let's go and switch to the copper side. Barbara, what are your attributes? You have strength too. You're a good laborer, and you might become a decent crafter, but you're a good farmer, so we're gonna be keeping you there. However, you're already strength too, so level. We're gonna give you the laborer trait, and Ned is strength 1, so he could improve in strength, but he is a decent laborer. I want to improve everybody's laborer skills.
Close my eyes and wake up at a better time.
Right, okay, coming back to my main village. Where can we improve you guys? Researching, crafting. Let's see, we do have another quest, if I'm not mistaken. Talks to Alex Amanita, the herbalist. Yes, we want to talk to her because we want to shovel also some shit over there. Right. Cool. Let's go down there. And do I have some food that I could utilize? I have this. Nice. And I could actually... Do I have the strength book? Crafting. Strength. That's on me. I want to improve my strength. Right, okay, so we have leveled up our strength, and we're gonna go now to the travel sign, and we're hopefully gonna travel all the way to Padstow, where I want to be moving the sign, and I want to talk to Alex Amanita, the herbalist, and making sure that we... Now, this travel sign is actually pretty useless to me, to be perfectly honest with you, the one that I've built. I would really like to relocate it. Hernidan sign. Can we relocate it? How can I move it? How can I move this sign? Hernidan sign. Map. Let's go map. Can I go this? No, this is me. Survival Joe. How do I relocate? Use. I don't know how to relocate a sign. Okay, maybe it's just this sign that we cannot move. I have no idea. There's the herbalist, and there's the Padstow travel sign. Can I actually move this one? How do I move it? Is it just middle mouse button? Nope, it's not. Okay, tell you what I'm gonna do. I have a shovel, and I plan to use it. So, I need to shovel some dirt. And then I'm gonna talk to Alex Amanita, the herbalist, obviously. So, let's shovel up. Let's dig up some mud. I think I need a total of 5 mud, right? I managed to unearth some earthworms. Jim, right? Okay, I think I'm almost full with this. Let's now talk to Alex Amanita. So let's replace the bow. There we go. Try to out, where is my shovel? Did I leave it? No, I left it. I want to be picking it up somewhere. Ah, you don't say. I need to take shovel. Okay. Then the bow is gonna get right about there. Hold on. Did I just mess up my inventory planning? I probably did. Okay. Why? I'm gonna eat those. I'm gonna take the elm short bow. Can't I take my elm short bow? Yeah, I could. Okay, got it. That was just one thing too many. Alright, fair enough. Now let's talk to this guy over here. What do you have to say?
I'm open for business, and I guarantee you won't be disappointed with what I have to offer.
That's Igor Fulke. That's not Alex Amanita. Okay. Apparently, I have communicated to the wrong guy. And that's fine. Let's just go all the way back. Is there anything more that I could be picking up? I have plenty of mud, earthworms. Yeah. I think I need to talk to the herbalist. I didn't know that that herbalist guy was actually over here. Oh, it's a new NPC. Cool. Tell you what. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Talk to me over here. Then I'm gonna go back to Padstow, actually. Apprentice.
Like someone in a great hurry. Those wolves have been troubled. Great. Here's a list.
5 sage and 5 garlic. Come to think of it, I really should come to the guy who is in charge in Padstow, because if I manage to get to him, I could actually show him some sigils, free up some inventory space, which I really need. Nedonius feels content, roasted mushroom. I have no doubts. However, I would really like my camping site to get built, and I really would like eventually that my sign gets moved. How do I do that? I have literally no idea. Here's my sign, but there's only capability to use it rather than move it. I know that there was a button like relocate, and it was middle mouse button. I don't recall if it was on the map or it was somewhere else. Now we're gonna be talking to the village elder, obviously, and I'm gonna show him just what a lovable chap I am, in the hopes that he will be able to give me something more of value. Now, where is that guy? Padstow? Yeah, there he is. He wants to build a town hall.
We are just prisoners in our own homes.
Elder, say hello. I have something special for you. Yes, take a look at these. Look at that. I gain so much more Padstow trust by just doing that. Would you mind greatly if I manage to find somebody who I want to hire? How about you, Sunshine? Oh, expert blacksmith, I think not.
So if you need something...
No, probably not. Tell you what, I'm gonna be putting this at my back, so now we should plenty of... Is it still not enough? Oh, don't tell me. Seriously, there should be enough room for my bow and quiver. What about now? Shovel. Can I loot it? Is there plenty of room? Yes, it is. Nice. Fine. What do we have? You are Egmont Braun.
Greetings. Well, we've been struggling under heavy taxes. It was terrible.
Yeah, okay, best of luck. Tell you what, I'm trying to find more people that I could hire, though.
How can I help you, traveler?
People are really eager for just talk about. Nobody is really...
It's not often that a stranger comes here. I've seen the good you've done for this community, and I want to help.
I'm glad to hear it. Victor, you're a worker. Okay, go back home. Nice. Victor Rhodes has no weapons. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, tell you what.
The harvest is plentiful, but it's not ours to keep.
Victor Rhodes, you're gonna become my companion. Let's go together, shall we? And I can already see some of the people complaining, so let's just go quickly, shall we?
Follow me, now!
Yeah, I mean, if you're running, you're gonna get there faster, and I think it's just amazing,
We are
so...
keeping the peace here, in the name of Lord Ashmore.
I know that you're keeping the peace here. I'm just thinking, we have garlic. Shall we go pick up some garlic? It's really close by. I might as well use this opportunity to pick up some garlic while I'm here. And you always need garlic. I mean, if you're cooking a nice stew or whatever the hell you're doing, and soon enough it's gonna be... So I might as well pick up some garlic while I'm here, you know. My inventory is full. You know what? That's why I have mules. Hold on.
Whatever you need, I'm here.
Inventory, you're gonna be taking a bunch of flax, and including some flax seeds, some worms, some more flax, and some more wood, and some more sage, so I can pick up now. Now that's done, we're gonna be population, Victor Rose, you are a worker. And you are assigned to Joeville. Cool. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted before I go and pick up more garlic. See, that's so easy. And there's more hemp. Nice. Right. Once we've picked up those, we're actually gonna go pick up the rest of the flax. Whatever I can pick up. Oh, my inventory is full. Now we're gonna go and use the travel sign to get back home quickly. Ain't that grand? Just look at that. Fast travel, here we come. There we go. Easy does it. Beautiful. Now that's what I call effective travel. Pickaxe is mixing from Camp 1. Oh, the Camp 1 is done? Nice. That means that we have to make it priority to make a pickaxe. And if we manage to make a pickaxe, that means we're gonna be able to have like full-on situation. Oh, that's beautiful. Hold on, I really love this camp picture. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna quickly go for a quick screenshot. Yeah, there we go. Look at this guy. This guy is cooking. Seriously, dude.
All thanks to you.
We're gonna be dumping a lot of mud on you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go and research the farm, will you, please? Awesome. What do we have? Storage. So now I'm gonna dump a lot of things in the storage in the hopes that it actually gets processed. We would need to make a pickaxe. Can we make a pickaxe as a priority? Simple. Shovel, trap, simple pickaxe. And we have everything. 1 strap and 8 wood. It's better that I craft it myself. Craft. Simple pickaxe. I need 1 strap and 8 wood. Right, so that's 1 strap and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll take 9 wood just to be on the safe side so we can craft that pickaxe, shall we?
I feel it's going to be a good day.
I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be a good day. We do have to deliver this stuff to the mining camp though. And it might be actually cool that we go there. Farm and hoe unlocked. That's beautiful. So the moment the pickaxe is done, I'm gonna do a delivery and I'm gonna hope. Farm and hoe, that's beautiful. Level up crafting. I think people are gonna go to sleep now. But if I manage to get to my other outhouse and give these things to Barbara, I would be really happy. I just hope that she didn't go yet to sleep already. Barbara, are you picking up stuff? Yes, you are. Cool. Come on, don't go to sleep. No, 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 no. Barbara? Hold on. No, Barbara Odinell, you're a companion. Go ahead. There we go. Perfect. Now, inventory. We're gonna be putting these in your inventory together as a quiver on your back. Put them in a quiver. Right. Cool. Now, Barbara, as a next matter of fact, you are actually dismissed. Thank you very much for your participation. Mining camp is requiring an axe. Okay, copper site is missing a pickaxe. That's fixed. Structure priority should actually be quite high. And I'm gonna request, let's say copper ore, we're gonna be on the top up and we want to have 5. Shall we? I think that's good enough. Farm and hoe, yeah. So, speaking of that, what's the new? That new guy's Victor Rhodes. What are you? We'll have to evaluate what you are good at. While I'm here, it is night, but I might as well pick a copper node or 2, actually. Pick up a little bit of copper vein if I can. At least 1 or 2 pieces of copper. It can always go better, right? Come on, talk to me. Copper and crude stone. Yeah, there we go. So my plan is to get at least 1 more copper ore so that we can really get some logistics going. Okay, 1 more and then I'm going. Come on, please talk to me. I'm really not that good at mining, am I? This is a lot of work, actually. Okay, tell you what. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go down. We still need to schedule deliveries, don't forget about that. But I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna get myself some river reed. Because river reed is once again needed for a lot of things which we don't have and want. So I think picking up some river reed might be highly beneficial for us. There we go. We're gonna set everything ablaze, right? Pretty sure of it, as a matter of fact. Okay, river reed, yes. The next thing that I want to be placing is the logging outhouse, or the outhouse for the harvesting, and I'm gonna give these guys a metric crap ton of river reed which we'll need to harvest, because that means that I no longer have to be making such trips. For the time being, I think this is just more efficient, me doing the river reed pickups, because, well, as many as I can carry, ultimately it makes sense for me. Just look how many did I pick up. That's 21. And my inventory is full. Right about as expected. And apparently there is something going on at the travel sign, which means that I would much rather... Oh, I have the 2 travel signs. I'm gonna probably need to get rid of the other one. Maybe I regain some, you know, benefits out of it. And besides, this travel sign is actually much nicer to travel with. It is a little bit too close though. I do want to relocate the other one, so I might be better off if I just walk. Then I'm gonna need to be scheduling the deliveries. And once I schedule the deliveries, then we're golden actually. We're gonna have plenty of deliveries happening between the 2. I'm gonna be dumping a lot of stuff all the way to our outhouse. Might as well turn this off, save on the battery, and listen to me, save on the battery. I'm in medieval times, goodness gracious. I really am a nut. Stockpile. let's dump all the beautiful rivery that we have in the stockpile because we don't need it and everybody else might kinda need it. Mud, yes, that too. Look at all that stuff. We have improved our stockpile reserves by a large margin. We could add food, we could add wood. Okay, tell you what. I have 1 copper and 1 tin and 1, 2, 3, 4 wood. You guess what I'm gonna do before I go to sleep, obviously. I'm gonna add wood and then I'm gonna copper tin. We're crafting a bronze ingot, clearly. Now, research desk, I want to be researching what do we have? Bird scoop, compost pile, river eat, spoiled food. I'm pretty sure we have both. So compost pile, maybe that would be a good way to proceed. And coming to the simple workbench, I would like to craft an elm shortbow. I need 3 more wood. 3 more wood. Well, that's something that I can definitely do on my own. So I might as well go, and I just need to pick up a bunch because then I can actually tomorrow morning, if everything is okay, deliver it to Barbara. So many things get sidetracked. It's crazy. Young tree, there we go. Cut a bunch of young tree. There we go. That's enough, I think. Then we have hemp and hemp. There we go. So once I return back, I fully expect to be able to craft the elm shortbow, which I plan to deliver to Barbara O'Donnell some morning, and I'm gonna probably, or no, actually we have a new archer. Right. That's the guy. I think I remember. So I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4 cord. And what did it say it needed as well? It needed a bunch of river reed. Where's all the river reed that I put on the stockpile? Am I just blind? Probably. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna be crafting another elm short bow. And actually make 2. How much do you need for a short bow? You need 1 more simple cord to be able to craft 2. Okay, I'm gonna then craft 2. I want Barbara and the new guy. Okay. I want Barbara and the new guy to be crafting. There we go. Craft. Where we have elm shortbow and elm shortbow. I'm gonna be 1 river reed short. I didn't see that one coming. Okay. But that actually means, guys, that I'm gonna have 2 short bows and I have 2 archers, to be perfectly frank. Now what I need to go buy some arrows and I need to buy another quiver, which I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna shop in the Hernidan tomorrow. If I have plenty of bowmen, I will be able to give them the task to hunt animals, set wild traps and all that stuff, which is something we definitely want to be doing here. Overall, I'm pretty happy how today's episode went. So I'm pretty sure once I'm finished crafting these 2 pieces, I'm gonna be crafting those off screen. So thank you very much for watching, and I will be seeing you in the next one.